Okay, so I decided to do some ranked again today with a new design. And it did not turn out great because this is all concept, but hey, we jump into ranked game to test things because you get the best tests with people. And all the test monkeys are currently not around. That said, this first match, I don't know what happened here, if the guy DC'd or if we just had a very terrible connection. And something just went wild, because you'll see, he's not moving, he's not reacting. Not even registering shots on him. And I don't know what to tell you. So, we'll come back to this later, because I fight this guy in a couple of clips, and I mean, we didn't seem to have connection problems there. So, one of those moments, I guess. I would like to plug, this is why we need crossplay from. Give us more people to play with. Moving on. More of the same design. It's got the Ashmead, the chain gun, the shotgun bazooka launcher, and some spread missiles. And, the design's alright. This is the same guy from the last clip, and he's in a tank, which he shouldn't be on the ground with, but he is, and he's about to pay for it. Not here, though. Now, the entire concept of this was to make something more akin to Mercury that you've seen before, but a little more stable with a lot more defense. Able to actually get in with the hits and take advantage of the situation. And it worked out alright-ish for what it is. I mean, technically, I guess it's better than Mercury, but that's not saying much. The Basho frame is actually pretty decent when you tweak it, and in this case, the core and the arms are pretty much all used. How legs, and the same head that Michigan uses. Get the name right now. Barrel or something like that. As for these fights, honestly, it's just me fledgling. It's me trying to get a good grip with canceling with the melee again, because it's been so long since I've done that. And to get anything done against these particular opponents. Now, do I think the design's bad? Yes. I do not have a better way to describe it, because a lot of this, as you'll see, is me trying to feel out the design in the first place. Figuring out what I need to do. And I think the generator probably needs to get changed to a generator. I'm not 100% sure on that, but that's kind of how it seems. As you can see there, also I'm having problems with when the cannon gets the stuns. Now, I don't know if that's because the bazooka rounds are exploding and taking up my one hit post ACS break stun, but something's going on there. So we're gonna have to try to figure out something to do about that. In the meantime, he's flying, rightfully so. This is what he should have been doing in the first round. And you'll see this is pretty much just a hard foil to this, because I don't understand how to deal with it on this particular AC. I kind of thought the melee would get me up there faster, and it turned out to just be more efficient to overboost up there and use that. So, not knowing that, this round and the next one you'll see kind of go the same way. I don't really have much of another option, and the match plays out as about as best as I can expect it to. I don't feel like I did particularly terrible, considering the matchup. But, I mean, not understanding that it's not going to pull you vertically feels pretty bad, because that was always the problem with Mercury back when he had the Berziel. Now that I have to rely on overboost to gain vertical momentum, just feels bad, man. The meme. And, you know, it is what it is. Could I have done better in this match? Probably, but look at that. We both went to time. If nothing else, that says the build can be durable and I can make it last. But that's not indicative of good. Good would be putting someone, you know, down and getting the win pretty quickly. So the fact that it can only do that under very specific circumstances, again, going back to melee build problems, it's just one of those scenarios where I wish there was a better solution. And the solution seems to be, just don't run melee. I mean, end of the day, that really seems what's going on. I mean, I suppose I could run the Coral Blade, but that would kind of defeat the purpose. I wanted to Ashmead things. I didn't make it. Which can pretty much sum up this round this way. More aerial combat. I am getting plenty of breaks though. So I'm not 100% sure in this fight at this time if it's a bad idea or a good idea. That will get showed off later, as someone does an excellent job of shutting down that particular cannon. Try kind of a desperate attempt to get that out at the end, and I don't get it. Spoiler alert. The guy with 80-something AP at the end of the fight usually ain't the one winning. And you can hear my controller disconnect, but that's because I set it down. PlayStation 5 controllers sometimes have problems. That said, this is the guy that does the parry thing with the shield, so I go into this confident thinking maybe I'll get a decent round, and the combination of him being experienced with the AC he's piloting and me being inexperienced with the one I'm in, and probably due to the fact you've probably seen this before, means that I'm just in a bad situation. Dude, snap dodges are good. Mine or not. Sorry about the yawning. I'll record these at different times, people. Record these at different times. Anyway, second round goes kind of like the first. I try to vary up what I can do, but really this AC is built to do one thing, and it's not really working against this guy too well. Also, outside of the bazooka and the Ashmead, I'm able to punish, and I don't get the break often enough right now for it to matter due to mission problems and other situations. So, hence why I think the other generator might be needed. Now that said, clearly I need to have an eye look to efficiency, because what I thought might be the case with this really isn't. It's a failed design concept. For the last match, we will fill it out with something a little more entertaining, in that we have 213 here. And this is not unlike something you would typically see from me. And on the channel, if you're used to this, you'll see it all the time. There's your break from the missile and the bombs. Miss with that, but he's also not doing himself any favors either. Bomb thrower misses, dude tries a kick, whiffs, takes the ACS break for it right here. Tries that doesn't work. And that's game. A round. Next round we got, let's see, yep, it's just the next one. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Second more of the same. Now, for those of you who don't know the ethos of this AC, maybe this is the first video you're watching, the entire game plan is usually javelin missile, wait, bomb thrower, go in with machine guns. Hopefully they don't ACS break from the machine guns. You get a second bomb throw for the ACS break, and then you use the machine guns as the punish. If you get the punish with the machine guns, just throw the bombs, take what you get, and when the ACS break is over, you launch the missiles about a second before, hoping that the bomb thrower will be up again so that the missiles hit, and then you throw bombs, and you get most of an ACS break just from that, so you can chain it. It's not as cheesy as some of the stuff I see, but it is effective. And clearly, as you can see, it still works in B rank. I fought other guys too, but that's what I got. Take it easy.